Welcome back. I'm already into a search right now using our favorite vehicle from another video and from my comments. And in 5 minutes, this vehicle is going to, or less, this vehicle is going to become the quintessential definition of one of the two major types of auction sniping as I see them. I'm going to call it last second highest bid auction sniping. While we wait for this auction to end, I'm going to explain what that is, how you identify it, or the basics of how you would do it. And then after the auction ends, we're going to use these vehicles that are still left in this search to explore the alternative method of auction sniping, which would be instant buyout. There is a small chance that this could turn from a last second highest bid auction snipe to a instant buyout snipe, and we'll deal with that if it comes to it. So now we have 4 minutes to talk about this. So what we're looking for when we're talking about last second highest bid auction snipes is we are looking for a buyout that is higher than the current market price. So people don't want to immediately buy this vehicle out because the buyout is too high. We're comparing that with the highest bid or starting bid. As you see the other three Beetles on this screen, they all have starting bids that are much higher than this one. And you can see someone just upped the bid when it switched to 3 minutes till the auction will be ending. So we will continue to see as the screen refreshes, because it does not refresh every bid, it refreshes on a time basis, but we will continue to see these highest bids go up. And potentially we could see it bought out. There we go, another highest bid just went up. So this is, again, the quintessential definition of last second highest bid auction sniping at this point. There are numerous snipers who have seen that this vehicle is grossly underpriced, and when it closes at auction, there's a potential for profit, millions of credits. Now that the auction doesn't close for 3 minutes, the more bidding that they do now, the less profit the winner will get. So some people want to bid it up potentially because their friends are selling the vehicle. Some people want to bid it up because they don't want someone else to earn profit. That doesn't matter to us. We don't care. We'll bid when we want to bid. We won't bid when we don't want to bid. What we need to do, though, is we need to understand what this vehicle will reasonably sell for quickly, in my opinion. And check out my Auction Sniping 101 if you want more on how to research vehicles and sell them after you've sniped them. But we need to know what a legitimate selling price for this vehicle is, where we can make our money quickly after we snipe it. So I've already researched this vehicle when I found it, and I researched quickly the current auction prices, and trust me when I say I would feel comfortable selling this somewhere between 6 and 8 million credits in this market. So and I can explain that after this auction closes, but we're down to just over a minute. The bid is going up again, and we will continue to see more bids on this vehicle as the ending soon pops up. Now, yet again, it could be bought out for the full 10 million credits. I don't anticipate that happen. Well, see, someone did buy out the one above it for 10 million. So this could turn into an instant buyout auction. But at this point, it is still a last second highest bid auction, potentially. So if you were to buy this, you'll notice at the bottom left of the screen, it says auction options. You do not want to open this auction up to see the Beetle. You would want to do the auction options, get to the quick auction options screen and place a bid. You'll want to confirm that bid, and then you will want to back out. And I will fail because too many people are doing it now. and my screen is not refreshing. I'm not doing this correctly. I'm just trying to show you the process. So as the screen refreshes, now it's up to 5 million. And that's more than I really want to pay for the profit I would be able to quickly sell this vehicle for. But when you are doing this type of auction sniping where you're the last second highest bidder, while your biggest competition will be other auction snipers, your wild card will be the people who are buying it for their own garage, because they're not looking for a profit, they're looking to make a savings. So their potential price to buy the vehicle will be potentially much higher than your price with your profit built in. 5 million was a fantastic deal for this vehicle. Someone made profit. They're probably going to list this between 8 and 10 million credits, and they'll probably pull in a good 8 million credits. So that's fantastic. That is the quintessential last second highest bid auction. Now let's switch over to the instant buyout auction, and let's explore why I said I think this vehicle is only worth about 8 million credits or less right now. So here's one here for 9 million. Here's one for 9 million. There's a lot of these as well. There looks to be about 50 of them. Another for 9 million. Not seeing any of them. Another for 9 million. There's one for 8 million. So at buyouts, no one at this point is buying out an 8 million credit car. So that kind of sets a floor for me of where the market is. And that's somewhere around 8 million credits or a little bit less. Yep, that one's the only one I see. So we're going to go ahead and back out to the search, change it to 8 million credits, and see if there's only one of them available at that price. And there is. It's been listed for 30 minutes. He will not take less than 6 million credits, but he would prefer to have 8 million credits. So it seems this was bought by an auction sniper who's already built a profit in and said the smallest profit he wants would be at 6 million minus 15%, but he'd prefer 8 million minus 15%. So this gives me, again, please feel free to check out the Auction Sniping 101 for more information on how to do this research. This gives me the idea that I could sell this vehicle somewhere around, well, easily 6 to 8 million credits, but 6 or 7 million credits fast within, let's say, 5 minutes or less. So deducting 15% off 7 million credits would be just over 1 million credits, or 6 million. So that's where I came up with my number for 5 million, that I wouldn't be comfortable spending more than 5 million credits on one of these vehicles, because I want to turn it around and sell it for a quick profit. So when you instant buyout auction snipe, you want to set your maximum price in the maximum buyout, and then any vehicle that pops up in that screen becomes something you can profit off of. Now, I think you'll already be able to see the differences and similarities. I mean, they're both auction sniping. Both of the ways I've talked about so far they're both legitimate auction sniping. Both are viable, both are profitable potentially if you've done your research. But one of them, you know the vehicle's there, you're watching it as it progresses through time and as the auction closes down, and you're hoping to be the absolute last bidder. This is the exact opposite of that. There is no vehicle there. There is no price built in. You're just hoping to God someone lists that vehicle when you're searching for it, and you're the first one who's fast enough to buy it out immediately. So if you want to know which one is better or which one's more profitable, it's all going to come down to the person who's actually doing the sniping. I can do either, I can do both. I probably prefer the buyout method, but it doesn't matter. I'll do whatever I can make a profit off of when I snipe. So I would say try them both out. If you prefer one over the other, do it more. If you don't like doing one of them, don't do it. if you don't like either of them, then don't do either of them. You know, this is just one way in Forza to make credits that can potentially be easy, yet frustrating. And there are many other ways in the game to make credits. So I hope this helped. I'll probably make another video explaining a little more about auction sniping, and more nuanced video, more intermediate. So if you found any of the others interesting, please feel free to stay tuned. Thank you.